the both tasks, or it's optional?
No, you have choice. You have to do only one of them, but you can try both of them, but submit one of them. Okay, right? Try to do both of them. Okay, you will learn many things in these tasks. Okay, class. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
Teacher,
Assalamu.
I am Mahamna and I have also submitted my ICT project.
Okay, beta. I will download after this lesson. Okay. So, girls, today we are going to start another module, and the name of that one is robotics. What is robotics? Let me open this one so that we can start learning about it. Robotics is actually a science, and what we do in it, we design and build an application. Why? For robots. So robotics is all about robots. We design an application, we build an application so that we can use a robot, we can make it to do many tasks with less time and with full speed. Right? We are human beings and we're tired after doing some task when we are doing it again and again for 4 to 6 hours, right? We feel, oh, we are tired, we need energy, we want to take rest. But let's suppose if there is a machine and if it's doing for 24 hours and it's not getting tired and just needs power supply and it's doing work continuously, what you will get? You will get lots of products, production will be increased. So in the robotic, it's the main aim or the purpose of the study is to design an application so that you can use a robot, you can give instruction to a robot so that it can work in less time but with good speed, right? So robotics is the study of robots, right? So don't confuse yourself that what's meant by the robotics and what are the robots. Robots are machines. We design them so that they can work like human beings and they should work independently, right? And robotics is the study of the robots. Okay, so are these two terms clear to everyone? Now, why do we learn and why do we study robotics? Because the aim or the purpose of robotics is to design an efficient robot. Efficient mean the one who takes less time and works a lot, right? So let me show you a small video so that you can learn a little about robots. And video is over here. I have included the system audio, and if you are unable to hear, let me know, right? And here it is.
Robotics, as the name suggests, is the science and study of robots. The term robot comes from the Czech word robota, meaning forced labor, which was coined by Karol Čapek in 1921. Robots, as by what comes first to the mind, are man-made computerized machines which perform tasks on human commands or by themselves and seek to make work easier for human beings. A robot is an integrated system made up of sensors, manipulators, control systems, power supplies, and a software, which work codependently in order to perform a task. The study of robot, therefore, requires a multidisciplinary approach, which includes subjects like science, physics, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, structural engineering, mathematics, computing, as well as biology, chemistry, and medicine may also be involved. Making of robots has never been an easy task, and not all machines can be classified as robots. There are certain characteristics that make a machine to be called as a robot.
Wait, let me come back. Yes, girls. So the robot, this word came from the word robota in 1921. They are the human or the man-made machines work and to make our work easier, right? So that was the main purpose of making robots so that they can help us in many fields, not only in the science, but in the physics, chemistry, biology, medicine, food industry, in agriculture, in many other fields, right? So when we know about robots that they are human made and they are used for some specific purpose, now why not to learn about their basic parts? Like if we want to know about the robots, how do they work? So we want to know that what body parts and what the parts they have in them. First part is sensor. Sensor is a part of a robot. With the help of that, a robot sense things or the things that is in its way, like when a robot is moving and there is a wall in its way, or there's some hurdle or something is placed over there, the robots will sense and then will take turn to the right or the left. In sensor, it's throwing light waves, and when the light waves are hitting to a wall or to any other hurdle, they are reflected back. When they reflect back and then the robot sense it and receive it back, it means that something is near to me and there is a chance that I will hit. So it takes turn, right? So sensors are there to sense what's around in its environment, what's in its around, right? Effectors are the ends of its arms. With the help of that, it works, or it does many tasks. Like you have seen in the video that it was working, it was placing items from the one shelf to the another. It was working with the help of its effectors, right? Actuators are actually these motors. With the help of that, it moves its effector, right? Then controller is the main thing. With the help of that, we can control our robot. Like we have a human being has brain in its head, and you can say a computer has a CPU, right? In the same way, you can control, you can give instruction, you can command, you can instruct a robot with the help of its controller, right? Arms are the arms of the robot. With the help of that, it does many tasks. Now when you know about the main parts of a robot, let's see how do we label if we have a humanoid robot, right? First of all are the sensors, like in the form of a camera. You can see in its eyes, and then mic over here. And with the help of these two things, it throws lights and to sense obstacles, right? So this is the first part of the robot part, that is sensor. Controller, you can see in a humanoid robot, it's at the top, and you with the help of that you can control a robot. Communication system means how you can communicate with a robot, how you can talk, how you can send instructions or information to a robot. Like you have remote control, it's wired or the wireless, right? Then a robot is not a human being, it is a machine. When there is a machine, it needs power supply, it needs charging, right? So it must have power supply system. And then actuators are the motors. The help of that, it moves its body parts. Mechanical system means if it is a rolling one, if it is moving here and there, then the wheels or the chassis are there. Now boy girls, if when we have learned about the parts of the robot, now let's start learning about types of the robots, right? I mean, how many types are there? There are numerous types of the robots these days used in many fields, but the main parts types of the robots are mobile robot, like the one that can be moved from the one place to another and we can make it to do many tasks, right? Rolling robot means the one that can roll on the floor, like these days people are using rolling robots for cleaning their homes, right? It is having a sucking and the brush is like a vacuum cleaner and moves it by itself here and there and cleans and then gets the garbage and collects it, okay? Stationary robots is actually fixed at one place and it moves its arms to place things between shelves and moves them from here there, right? Autonomous robots are, the automatic robot, they work by themselves. Just feed the instruction and they work in factories, industries. Remote control means you have to control them with remotes, right? Like, so let me show you some videos so that you can get an
Can
idea
you
about.
tell about stationary robots?
Yes, girls. Stationary was the one you can see right over here. It's stationary means it's fixed at one place and its arm is moving. Clear? It is fixed at one place, like you can see the one over here in this video. Let me
A
please
robot
see its
is an
arm is
integrated
moving.
system
Its
made
other
up of
part is fixed over here. That's why we call it fixed robot. Then we have to fix it, right? So first of all, we are going to learn about the autonomous mobile robots. Those who are automatically, they are moving here and there automatically. Just you need to press a button and it moves from one location to another. So let's watch a video together so that you can have a better idea about this type of the mobile robot and how does it work. See, this is the autonomous mobile robot. It works by itself. You can see it's moving along. luggage, we understand, then press the button, it carries. See, it's taking a turn by itself, and now it's moving like a human being. And now it's now this is another robot, autonomous, that's bigger in size. It can carry too much weight, and it has LED lights in front and at the back as well. It can carry 5 going down, front and back. This ride sense that someone is moving front how they are moving, working by themselves here and there. No one is there to control them. Whatever is fed in them, form of instructions, they are performing accordingly. So these are the three types of the autonomous mobile robots. You can use them in industries and they can work round the clock without even stopping. Yes, beta?
Teacher, and in the video when it was going on me where you were speaking, I could not hear you because the voice.
Who was
That's
it?
why I couldn't hear you.
Okay, Ayla, whose voice was not coming, mine or the videos?
When you were playing the video, that time I couldn't hear you at all.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
Teacher, I heard you.
Okay, guys, now we are going to learn about another robot that is a rolling one. The benefit of using this robot is a student can use. Like, in the last class, we were using Scratch program to program a cat that was on our screen, and we were adding different blocks of codes, and the cat was performing accordingly. Let's suppose instead of that cat, we have this robot in our hand or on the ground, and when we are adding the code, and if this robot works or the performs task accordingly, so this is the way how you can use a rolling robot. Let me play this video so that you can have a better idea.
I'm here hanging out with Spiro's newest product, the Spark Plus. This little ball is aimed at the education market. It's meant to teach kids about robotics and coding and just to make all kinds of lessons more fun. We went through a bunch of stuff today. I got to drive a chariot that was built. I had a boat and this little thing swam around. I made some art and programmed my way through a maze. It comes with an app, Lightning Lab, that lets you do drag and drop coding, and you can also sort of peek inside one of those little modules and see what the actual code looks like behind it. And it's also kind of like a social network. You can upload your ideas for lessons, you can like people's stuff and leave comments, and you can share lesson plans with people around the world. So right now, the original Spark is in about 1,000 schools across the US and Canada, and this one that's coming out is the same price, $129. It's got a tougher skin so it won't scratch. It's got smarter Bluetooth so it's easier to connect. But other than that, it's pretty much the same thing. Spiro's had a lot of success over the last year with this. There's a whole bunch of different Spiros. There's the normal one, the rough and tumble one for outdoors, the one that's tied in with Star Wars merchandising. The one that's most interesting to me as a parent is the educational one. It's meant to teach your kids about computer science and help them get the kind of jobs that are going to be available before the robots take them all from us. Much much better.
So this is the way you can code. You can add coding in the software, the one that is attached to this robot, and then robot will work or perform the task or the actions accordingly, right? Now we are going to learn about another type of the robot that looks like a human being, and we call them humanoid, and they are the most advanced robots these days, and they are used in many fields. Let me start this video.
Worker safety.
Yes,
It looks
Peter?
like in 2029, the Earth will be full of robots.
Yes, we don't know about that. Yes, we can expect that. Exactly, Peter.
Teacher, the sound isn't coming.
It's not coming. Okay, let me reshare the screen after including the system sound. Okay.
Manufactured by Agility
Is it fine?
Robotics, Digit is envisioned to help take care of
Yes,
their homes,
yes.
Okay.
assist with
The
disaster
name of
response,
this
and
robot
deliver
is
packages to
Digit.
front doors. With its nimble limbs and a torso packed with sensors, Digit can navigate complex environments and carry out tasks such as package delivery. Digit is a direct descendant of Cassie,
Cassie.
Agility's
This is
first robot.
another humanoid robot. Its name is Cassie.
In May 2019, Ford Motor Company and Agility announced a partnership to develop a last-mile logistics solution that combines Ford's autonomous vehicle technology and Agility's Digit.
The another one is Pepper.
This is Pepper. Manufactured by SoftBank Robotics, Pepper is the world's first social humanoid robot that is able to recognize faces and basic human emotions. Pepper has been adopted by over 2,000 companies around the world. Perfect in retail and finance industries, Pepper has numerous functionalities, including increasing store traffic by attracting the attention of shoppers, creating memorable in-store experiences, stimulating purchase and retain customers. Pepper can also gather comprehensive data to enrich the customer base and generate shopper insights.
This one is Atlas.
This is Atlas, the world's most dynamic humanoid robot built by Boston Dynamics, a company that was previously owned by Google and now by SoftBank. Thanks to its state-of-the-art hardware and algorithm that allows it to quickly understand instructions. With its 28 hydraulic joints, 4.9 feet of height, and 176 pounds weight, the robot can perform both impressive and terrifying acts, including navigating uneven terrain, jumping around a parkour course, and doing somersaults. All these activities demonstrate human-level agility, so the robot can be perfect for search and rescue operations and performing human tasks in environments where humans could not survive.
So girls, these are different types of the humanoid robot that they are used in many fields for many purpose, and you can watch these videos after the class even, and you can, if you want to share any interesting facts about the robots, you can share in the next class. I'm back in the meeting and now I'm going to discuss ICT project, the one I have assigned in last week. And today we are going to discuss second task. Okay, task 2 is a certificate. Certificate, the one we are going to design over here is mental maths certificate competition, right? How you can make it, how you can design, all the steps are mentioned here. Yes, beta, who's there?
How do we get the badge in the sense?
I'm going to explain. Okay, first of all, you have to open publisher, and this is the page size you have to select for your certificate. Let me open a publisher file in front of you, and you have to select the size given in your ICT project. Once you are here, let me, if the size is not given, you have to select landscape page orientation, right? Then you have to save your publication file with this name, ICT project task 2. Here should be your name and then grade 4B, right? After then steps are listed here. With the help of them you can create or you can design it. Step number 1 is select a frame border, and name of that frame is given here, border 8 from the border and accents, right? Let me apply it over here so that you can have a better idea. Insert border and accents, and then you have to go down to the frames and you will get it over there, and name is border 8. Select it, and then you have to put it in the one corner, and let's suppose we are going to put it in the top left side, and then you have to stretch it out to the other bottom right corner diagonally. After adding it over there, you have to make sure that you are not going, you have to keep it. Yes, beta?
I can't hear you properly.
Yes, girls, can you not hear me properly?
Explain how to put it. I can hear you, teacher. Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry?
Teacher, can you explain how I can hear you add the border?
Beta, I have just inserted a border in front of you. Go to the insert border and accent, and you have to add this border that has name border 8. Clear? Okay, girls, all the steps are mentioned here, just you have to read them carefully. Next one is choose the color scheme flow. Yes, I'm here in my publication page and I'm going to add color scheme flow. Here color schemes are given and I'm going to search in both of these categories, and yes, I have applied the mentioned color scheme. Next step given in our ICT project document is from the format tab, choose any darker shade of the blue for the shape outline color. You can see here the shape outline is bit darker, but the one that you can see over here is of lighter shade. So select it and then go to the format tab and the shape outline and select any darker shade of blue. Please mute your mic when someone is talking with you. You have to select any darker shade of the blue. Once you are done, let me move back to the ICT project, and what is the next step? Let me read it. Now girls, you have to add an object, and the name of that object is late boxes. I'm talking about this one. Can you see on your screen? I'm talking about this object that is on the bottom right side. You have to add it near bottom right corner of the page border. Then you have to fill it with pink shade, and then you have to apply any gradient effect from the shape fill. Please mute your mic. Okay, so I'm here. Let me go back to the insert and the border and accent, and then you have to select this object that has name layered boxes. Select it and add it near to this bottom right corner, and what was mentioned over there, that you have to select it and change its color to the any pink shade, right? So go to the shape fill. If pink color is not given here, go to the more fill colors, and here I'm going to select a pink shade and click on OK. Yes, I have added, but I'm missing one point, that I have to apply gradient effect from the shape fill. Yes, shape fill is here, And here's an option of the gradient, because you can apply any style from the light variations or the dark variations, right? Doesn't need, it is not necessary that you have to apply this one only. You can go for any design but apply the gradient effect. Okay, let me apply this one, and yes, I'm done with it. Now let me go back to the ICT project, and the next step is we have to draw two star shapes at the bottom left side. Now guys, we are going to work on this side. Come back here in the publication and insert shape. What shape we are going to add? A star shape. Draw a star over here at this corner, put it at its right place, and then you can adjust its position with the help of arrow keys. What we have to do, you can check in the sample, it is filled with blue color and the same outline color is used. Come here, go to the shape fill, and let me add this standard color, standard blue color, and the same we have to add it in the outline. If you need another star with the same shape fill and the shape outline, I can copy and paste, right? And then you have to put it in this one line, and you have to align it properly. They should be at distance, they should be at apart, they should not touch each other. Okay, and because you have to keep them on a line, you can see they are on a single line, right? Then go to the
How
insert.
did you put those pink boxes? Those three pink boxes?
Beta, I just did it in front of you.
Teacher, you have to go to shape fill and choose gradient effect.
Yes.
How's it other scheme?
Beta, it's better to follow the color scheme given in your ICT project document, okay? Now I'm going to add another star shape at the top of these two
Excuse me,
stars.
teacher.
Yes, Beta?
Where you didn't add the the logo of the school.
Which MS logo, Beta?
No, not MS logo, the logo of the school.
Beta, we are working. We have to go the steps mentioned in your ICT project. That step is over here. And we are over here right now. Can you see?
Okay.
Okay, right? So we have to move accordingly. So because when you are putting this star, be careful that you have to put it in this way that you can see the blue star from this corner and this blue star from this corner, right? Now go to the format, and from the shape fill, change the shape fill color to the purple. If purple is not here, go to the more fill colors, go to the standards, and here you have to select any purple color and click on OK, right? Now because all the things are mentioned here, what is the next thing we have to do? Shape fill should be purple and the shape outline should be white, and the shape outline weight 4.5, right? When teacher is doing something, you have to be with teacher. Okay, focus on the screen, the one I'm sharing. Now I have to go to the shape outline, and I am going to add white color in the shape outline, and it was mentioned that the shape outline weight should be 4.5. This one, see, it is the same thing you get in the sample given in your ICT project. Now guys, the next thing is we have to add different pictures of the mathematical operations like the plus, minus, multiplication signs, and you have to adjust them inside the frame borders. How you can do that? You have to type in the Google maths symbol clip art, then you will get all the mathematical operations in form of a picture. What you have to do, you have to right click on a picture, the one you want to get pictures from there. Right click over there and save image as. It will be saved to the download folders of your laptop, of your computer. Then you have to right click over here and you have to open with MS Paint. Why? Because I don't want all these 8 symbols together. You can see in the samples they are added one by one around the page, around the certificate in the border, right? How you can get each one of them separately? Look at the screen, girls. This is really important and quite interesting. Click on select. Select one symbol at a time. While selecting, be careful that you should not cut it. You have to cover the whole image and don't take too much white space. No, just stay around it, and then click on copy. Come here in the publication page and click on paste. Yes, it's here. Get it and put it where you want to add it, right? And when you are putting it take care that this one should not be on the border line. Like if you are putting it over here, you can see it has cut the border, right? So keep it inside. It should not be on this border line or nor on this one. Now let me select another one so that you can have a better idea. Let me select this division sign. You have to stay around the shape. Don't get too much white space with it. And click on copy. Come here and click on paste. Right? Now, cause oops,
Where
what I
are
did.
you? Where are you taking this plus and minus things from? Yes,
I
teacher.
downloaded from them from the Google. I told you how you have to search. Okay? So, girls, when you
Can you tell me how to what is the page you have put that plus and minus thing? Like the other page? The time
sorry.
is up.
Yes, beta, I know time is up. Just give me a minute, okay? So good, this is the way you will download the picture of the mathematical operations from this Google. Then you have to open it with MS Paint, and here you have to select one symbol at a time, copy, and you will come here in the MS Publisher, and then you will click on the paste. Let me open this one, right, and click on paste. Right, then you can adjust it anywhere wherever you want to add it. After adding these symbols one by one, you have to add your school logo picture over here. Last thing, girls, you can Google like logo of Pakistan International English Section Riyadh. I'm going to add it because I have saved in my downloads. Insert pictures, and it's in my down.
Teacher, I searched it, but I couldn't find it. It was giving off the other schools.
Beta, you have to type here logo of
You see, that was the
Pakistan
first picture if I write Pakistan International School logo.
English section Riyadh. Then you have to go to the images. See, they are here. Can you see, beta?
Yes.
So
But when I
girls,
searched,
what you
it
have to
was
do, look
not
at the
there.
screen. I'm going to add this picture, and I will put it in this corner inside this page border, and I'll stretch it out to the other corner, and then I'm going bringing it in the middle. Please look at the screen. This is a really important point, okay? Then what you have to do, it's mentioned in your ICT project as well, that add the logo picture of your school. Yes, we have added. Then right click on it and select format picture and adjust its transparency to the 85%. Okay, come here in the publication, what was mentioned, right click on it, then select the option format picture. Then in the transparency, what you have to type, goes, can anyone tell me what was number given over there?
85.
85. Click on OK
85%.
and see, you can barely see it. It's in the background. You can type anything on it and it will be clearly visible, right? So we have done two jobs over here. Picture is still visible, we can see it. Yes, it's blurry, it's it's transparent, but still we can see, and the text typed on it is also clear, right? So we will continue this one in the next class as well, inshallah ta'ala. Girls, any question related to the ICT project, you can send me a message in the chats. I'll reply. Thank you so much and have a nice day, everyone.